Look at verse 13. For by one Spirit we were all baptized into one body, whether Jews or Greeks. What you can write down here is that in the Church of God, we are going to find different nationalities. And we're going to find different origins. People come from different places, right? Now you all might look right there and it says Jews and Greeks. And you might say, Sam, why didn't you say race? Sam, why didn't you say we're going to find different races in the church? All of us are very programmed from our school education and from our society to look at these terms and say, Jews, that's a racial category. Greeks or Gentiles, that's a racial category. But this isn't speaking of race at all. Should we have a little race 101 lesson as Christians? Let me pause for a moment and let's think about this. We need to say a few things. In biblical terms, there are no races. Can we all think through this with me?
Amen.
In biblical terms, there are no races. There is one race. It's called the human race. There are humans in the Bible. And races throughout history have been determined, people have said, phenotypically and then genotypically. And now people are trying to determine races in terms of sociology. We as Christians need to say what? If you look at the Bible, there's only one race. It started with Adam and Eve. It goes all the way down to us. And among that one race, yes, we can have different pigmentations and skin color, and we can have different nationalities. But nothing more than that. Why am I mentioning this? There is a movement today called critical race theory. Black Lives Matter, the social justice movement. And these movements purport to be anti-racist. They actually say that they are anti-racist. And I want you all, just when you have time, you can look into them and you can find that these organizations are actually some of the most racist organizations that have ever existed. And what they're doing is in a new way, not like the Nazis did, but akin to it. They are essentializing races. You all think about this? And they're saying, this is a way you can think of essentializing. It's almost like you can predict something, right? I look at you and I see that you are Asian. Therefore, I can predict some things about you. I look at you and see that you are black or you are white. And therefore, I can predict some things about you, about where you've come from, about what you're going to do to me. Right? That's called essentializing races. We as Christians need to learn to say this. There is no essential difference between humans who have different skin pigmentations. There's no essential difference between humans even who have different nationalities. There's no essential difference called race. You all getting this? Very important. Very important. What is the essential thing that defines all humans? Write this down. 3 things. 1, we're made in the image of God. 2, we are sinners. And 3, we all need Jesus. Those are the essential differences that define Homo sapiens, that define the one race called human. Amen?
Amen.
Do you see that? Why did I go on such a tangent? Because look again at verse 13. Paul is talking about different nationalities right there. We don't want to even get into all of that muckiness and thinking about racism. We want to say, in the church, there are going to be different nationalities, and it is good for us. It is good for us to get along across national differences. Amen?